So with there being so many different dApps that are on Solana now, it can be pretty hard to find which one will give you the best yield and which one to keep your assets in for a long period of time. So one of my favorite dApps that solves this, it was previously called FlexLend, now called Lulo. It allows you to create a DeFi savings account, right? It's basically a lending aggregator. So if you check out their website here, it's a very simple user interface. You can go ahead and deposit any of these assets here, and then basically it works as a router. So it's going to take those assets you deposit and move them around to different protocols based on which one is going to give you the best yield. So you'll always be getting the best yield that's available on Solana. So Lulo is technically a router. So how it works is that you deposit your money into Lulo, obviously, say USDC for example, and then the money doesn't actually sit on Lulo, but it's routed through Lulo and then put onto various DeFi protocols based on which one gives the best yield. So how it works is periodically they'll check to see which rates are available on Solana. It's about every hour, and then it'll move the user's funds to whatever DApp that is. So your no intervention is required, so the users don't have to do anything. All of this is done automatically. You might be looking at this as a farmer and be thinking, I don't know, I'd rather just farm the protocols based on like which one's giving the best airdrop potentials as opposed to yield. So Lulo addresses this, and they have a certain reward system that helps you with this and benefits farmers. So when you deposit and the money moves from Lulo into these other accounts, you basically have a flex account, it's called, that accrues all the different rewards that you get from these different airdrops like points, tokens, whatever. So whenever you accumulate points from these protocols or you get a big airdrop that comes in or something, you can just go onto your Lulo account and you'll be able to claim all the tokens from there. So if you want to deposit, it's super simple. You just get one of your wallets. I'll connect my backpack wallet. Now that we're connected, I'm going to pick Solana because I want to deposit some Solana into here. One Sol. So by default, it's going to work exactly how we've been talking before as a router, just plain and simple. If we click advanced settings, you can see there's a home base and a minimum rate. So I'll go ahead back into the docs and explain that real quick. So the way that it works, if you have a favorite DeFi protocol, maybe they have a really good airdrop that you want to farm and you want to accumulate points on that more than other dApps, you can use the feature called Homebase. So let's say you want to set Drift as your home base, and the only reason you'd want to move your funds from Drift to another protocol is if it was offering, say, at least 10% APY on it. So what the Homebase feature does is it would keep all of your Solana into Drift as the protocol that you chose, and if any other project is offering 10% or more, it'll move your assets into that other protocol for the period of time that you get the 10%, and then once that protocol is no longer offering 10%, it'll move it back to Drift, which is your home base. I should have explained it with this graphic on the screen. This is a good graphic explaining it, right? So say you had your minimum rate set to 10%, and you have Camino as your home base. So until the minimum rate of 10% is met on one of these dApps, your funds will just be sitting on Camino that entire time. So if I wanted to set it up just like the example I just explained with Drift, I would just choose Drift, and then my minimum would be 10%, and then it would work just like I explained. Yeah, so I think there's a good opportunity for Lulo. You can definitely get like choice overload with all these different protocols on Solana. There's so much to keep up with. So if you're more of just a passive trader and investor, I would definitely suggest putting a good chunk of your money into Lulo. Not financial advice though. Anyways, guys, for today's video, I wanted to keep it short and concise because this is a pretty simple explanation, although it's a really good DApp. If you guys want to see videos explaining other dApps on Solana and just anything in crypto in general, definitely give my channel a subscribe. I post as much as I can. My goal is to post one video every day for the entire month of June, so we'll see if I can do it. Yeah, thank you guys for watching till the end. Take care.